Mac, how important with the win tonight was it just to make sure you didn't play down and that you played within as a side tonight?
It was so important. That was something that all the coaches emphasized to us before the game. And I think we did a great job of not playing to their level. We played to our standards and just had a great win.
How important was it that it was right away from minute one? It was off and it was just catch us if you can at that point.
Well, yeah, that's one of our main goals. We have to set the tone and we have to hit first and we can't get punched. So I think we did a great job of doing that.
Sorry about that.
You're good.
Dunja, obviously Duquesne's been a home to you since the summer. Just what have you liked about being with this group and just finding your happiness with this team?
I love this group of people, from the coaching staff to everyone in charge to my teammates. I just think I've been embraced so well right from the beginning, and Matt can say how shy I was at first because, first impressions matter, but they've been amazing to me ever since my visit, actually. So I knew this was going to be my home for this season.
How does this style of play free you up, just knowing everything's a sprint and being able to just play Dunja basketball?
Well, I do think coaches give us a lot of freedom of play, which is amazing when you have a coaching staff that puts so much trust into you. I think trust between coaches and players is very important, and I felt that trust ever since I got here. And I think this style of play is something that not a lot of people can do, and I think that's why we excel at it, because we've all just embraced the goals we have in our roles, and I think it's really working for us.
Mac, when a freshman comes in and can contribute right away, it's great to see, but when you have both freshmen clicking, the defense that Lex showed tonight really showed through deflection after deflection, steals, and obviously Raven, of course, showing out on the court too. Just when you have that, how does that just raise that compete level and just the depth overall as a team?
It raises it so much. Lex and Raven, great people, great players, such hard workers. You can't say enough good things about them, and I'm so happy they're part of this team.
Had a basket in the first quarter there. You kind of shimmied your way through and had that 2-point basket that maybe wasn't in the bag last year. Just how does that show that work is really paying off from the summer now?
That's definitely something I've been trying to focus on, is not just being one-dimensional, not just being a shooter, trying to get downhill, which I think I could do more still, but something I'm continuing to work on in practice, so I think that's definitely going to benefit me this season.
Dunja, the job that Maya did on the boards, both games really, it's something that's not surprising to you, but just when you see what she's able to do and just extend possessions, just how hungry and how satisfying is that to see?
Maya is such an amazing person and such a hard worker that sometimes we have to yell at her to actually shoot the ball. She is very unselfish, very hard-working, and we know even if you don't see Maya, she's going to come out of somewhere and grab that rebound, whether it's on offense or defense.
To both of you, how many of Coach Rick's objectives did you hit tonight?
We hit all of them. And
all of them?
He said that was the first time since we started keeping track of those goals that we hit all of them, so we're super happy with that.
How nice does that mean that practice doesn't have to start with sprints?
Yeah, definitely a good thing.
Obviously, it's been nice finding a home with each other and finding a home within these first two games. Within these 40 minutes, what have you done that you feel has just given you more confidence or just made you better on the court?
You want me? I honestly think what gives me confidence is knowing that I have teammates and coaches and everybody around me believing in me. And I know that it's okay. I know somebody's going to always high-five me, tell me to keep my head up even if something goes wrong, and I'm going to do the same. And I just think this healthy, loving atmosphere is something that makes all of us really thrive.
Yep, I completely agree with that. And after not having a great shooting performance in Game 1, everyone told me to keep shooting. They had no doubt in me at all, so it's just a great confidence booster.
Your team forced 29 turnovers tonight. Now, obviously, it goes without saying, slippery rock, lower level opponent, but there's still a lot of turnovers to force. Just how are you guys able to do that defensively tonight?
We just try to be all over the place in whatever defense that we're in, and I think we did a great job of that tonight. Just getting after them, pressuring them, getting it done.
For both of you, the 6-foot players on this team have had a big role in terms of size and longevity. How has that impacted the ability to rotate between players?
Well, as a person that kind of plays in and out and knows how it is on both positions, I think it really opens up the floor because, you know, if we're scoring, then they're going to start collapsing on us, and then we're going to pass it out to the shooters. The same way, if I pass in, I can cut, I know they're going to find me if I'm open for a shot. So I just think it really opens up the floor for us and gives us many more opportunities also on the offensive rebounding, because offensive rebound, they kick it out very fast, and we just get open shots from that.
Mackenzie, for you, how has Coach Bird's style of play impacted your personal style of play and how you attack the basketball court?
So I actually played a lot like this in high school. We were always pressing and stuff, so it was definitely a nice transition for me because I was kind of used to doing that, and I love pressing, love getting after people. But I think that the style has allowed me to get a lot of shots, especially in transition. There was a few trail plays today that I got, one with Dune off of a handoff. So just plays like that have allowed me to get more shots instead of like having a walk-up offense where we run a play. That's not really what we do. So I love it.
The amount of points spread between players was great from everyone tonight. How did that impact your chemistry and how you guys were feeding off of each other?
Well, I think that one of the best things about our team this year is that it can be anyone's night, any night. We're so well-rounded that anyone can have a good night, any night, and pretty much everyone did today. So I think just that versatility will really benefit us.
And how have Bordas and Washington, being freshmen, impacted everyone else on the team, especially the veterans and transfers? How has their impact been in the first 2 games this year?
Well, I honestly think the best way to describe it is they both have a certain swag to them. They know they're good players, they know what they can do, and they are not afraid of what's in front of them. And they always do their job, whether it's in practice or on the court. And it's really nice and uplifting to see that when you see Alexis hit a big three or Raven get a big rebound and score. You know, that just like it gives us momentum and lets us play off of them.
And how has the crowd energy impacted you guys through the first 2 games, both of those being at home? How have you guys been able to feed off of the crowd and what the fans have been providing here?
I think the crowds have brought great energy, and we weren't really expecting a big crowd on Monday for it being a 2 p.m. game, but I thought that there was a good crowd there, and tonight was awesome. It's just such a great atmosphere to play in with the bands and everything, so it brings us a lot of energy, and it's just so fun to play here.
Yeah, I think it's amazing with, obviously I'm new, I've transferred here, and it's so amazing to hear just my name and hearing good jobs from the people in the crowd already recognizing me and embracing me here, even though this is my second game for the game.